Hi students, let's look at this question here, which is on the equation of circle. So we're given that circle C1 is in this form: x squared y squared minus 4 minus 2y equals to minus 20. Find the center of a radius of the circle. Okay, is pretty okay. Now the first thing is, usually what I like to do is I don't really like to use formula. I just like to complete the square. Okay, so this will be x minus 2 square minus 2 square. So completing the square for this case will be this guy. Then after which we're going to do is complete the square for the y as well. So this will be y minus 1 square minus 1 square equals to 20. So this case here, we x minus 1 minus 2 square plus y minus 1 square equals to 20 plus 2 square plus 1 square. That will give us x minus 2 square plus y minus 1 square equals to 25. Okay, so this would be 5 square, of course, so hence center of circle of C1 is 2 and 1. Then radius is square. Radius is root of 25, which is actually just 5 units. Okay, so that's it. So that's part 1. So show that P is on the circle. I think not an issue. P is on the circle, meaning just P satisfy the equation. So not an issue. Part 2, just sub x equals to minus 2 and y equals to 4 into left hand side of C1. Okay, just need to show that. So left hand side will be minus 2 square plus 4 square minus 4 minus 2 times 4 minus 20. Okay, then what you do is you just key in calculator. This is 4 plus 16 plus 8 plus 8 minus 20. Am I right? It should supposed to give you 0. Okay, so let's look at, is it? Yep, I key wrongly, as in not keying wrong, I just calculated wrongly. Negative 8, so this is 0, which is right hand side. Hence P minus 2, 4 is on C1. Okay, because it satisfies the line equation. So 1 and 2 done. So let's look at part 3. Find the equation of smaller circle C2 which passes through P and having its center on the line this. Okay, great. So C2 passes through P. So we have C1, not sure where is C1, but C1, the center is 2, 1. Is 2, 1. Then we know that the radius here, okay, just draw, okay? Sometimes if you're not sure what to do, just draw it out. So this is 5 units, not an issue. Then we have P, which is actually negative 2, 4. Negative 2, 4 would be roughly here. Maybe I just draw it, yeah. So this is like P is negative 2, 4, because negative 2, 4 over here, right? So if you were to draw the axis, it will be like here. This is the y-axis. Negative 2, 4, then 1 will be roughly here. That's about it. Okay, now what I did was I just try and sketch and make sense of what's going on. So I need a circle which passes through and having its center on the line x plus y, 5y equals to 2. Great. So we need need to be a smaller circle C2. Okay, great. Smaller circle, let's say we have a line. This line here is x plus, so this is a case. I think the key thing is this word smaller circle. So x plus 5y equals to 2. So y equals to minus 1 over 5y plus 2 over 5. So meaning to say this line here will roughly be when this is x. Okay, minus x. So it will be something like that. Cuts down. So it will be 2/5, and then yeah, when y is 0, x is 2. Oh, it's below here. This is 2. 2, 0. Then this case here, this is 2/5. This is a y equals to minus 1 over 5x plus 2/5. Okay, now the smaller circle such that the line what do you call it, the smaller circle, such that it passes through this, right, passes through and have a center around. The smaller circle I would think of is actually the smallest radius lah. So essentially just smallest radius. This is a pretty interesting question. So if you need the smallest radius, meaning it has to be perpendicular, it'll be this area. This is the one I'm looking for. Okay, so I would actually find the smallest radius which passes through this C and this line. Actually, it doesn't need to be this is the smallest radius. You don't even need to consider C1 because what you need is just the smallest radius. Okay, so that's about it. So how do we continue from here? So what I can do is actually just I don't really need to care about the C1. So what I need is drawing this value here, this circle, which is like along here, right here. So let me just draw it, smallest radius. So this is C2. I need to find this point here. Shouldn't be an issue. What I will suggest is just find the gradient here, then find this equation of the line here. So this is perpendicular, right? So this is m1 is times m2 equals to -1. I just find the line equation and find the center. Okay, so that's about it. So m1 equals to -1 over this is negative, so this will be okay, just 5. Okay, so let O be the center of what do you call it, of C2. So essentially this is O. So I know that line OP, equation of line OP will be y minus 4 equals to, this is MOP, yeah. Okay, so y minus 4, then 5x minus 2. So I just find the line equation here. So y equals to 5x plus 10 plus 4. So y equals to 5x plus 14. Okay, so now I can find the center. Okay, finding center of C2, what I'll do is I'll just take 1 sub into 2, right? So sub 1 into 2. Then what we get is actually just -1/5 x plus 2/5 equals to 5x plus 14, and hope that we get the answer there. Here will be 5 plus 1/5, 26 over 5. Then 2/5 minus 14 be -68 over 5. That will be 68 over 26. That will give us 30. So x equals to -34 minus 13. Okay, so that is what I get for the center of O. So O, then my y will be 5 times -34, 13 plus 14. Key in calculator, there will be 5 -34 over 13. Then this will be plus 14. There will be 12, 13. Okay, so that's it. Done. Center of C2O will just be equals to -34 over 13. And after which we have 12 over 13. Now what we need is the radius, right? Radius of C2 will then just be OP. You just need to find OP. OP will just be the length of the first one, x1 minus x2. So this will be -34 over 30 minus 2 plus 12 over 13 minus 4 squared. Now, just take note, you don't need to square everything because essentially what we need is the equation of circle later. So you just key in whatever is inside here. Okay, because we need to square it later anyway. So there you go. So I'm going to key this in. -34 over 13 plus 2 square plus 12 over 13 minus 4 square. Okay, so key this in, you get 128 over 13. That's it. So this is 128 over 13. So equation of C2 will just be y minus 13 over 13 square. Okay, maybe I'll use x first. So x minus the center, so it's plus 13 over 3 square plus y minus 12 over 13 square. Square this, so it's 128 over 13. Okay, so that's how I do this question in Proficiently. If you have any questions at all, please let us know and I'll see you in the next question.